decision on your career opportunities, working towards your dream home. Make the best long-term decision. You have to look beyond money for your future ambitions. You're going to have a time of financial stability, redecorating your home, focusing on your needs without feeling guilty, receiving financial rewards such as a pay raise, a bonus, achieving your goals in your workplace, but maybe you're not going to feel that it was worth it to be surrounded by people who are toxic and that you have to protect yourself from other people's negativity. Your money matters are going to be stable, but you want more satisfaction than just a paycheck. It's going to be happy times ahead. You could be reunited with old friends, an old flame that wants to come back into your life. You're carrying a heavy burden that you're overloaded with all of these responsibilities. You might have to look for a less demanding job. Celebrations coming in, a time of indulgence and abundance. Raise your vibrations higher. Like and subscribe. Hello Capricorn, and welcome back to Starlight Beauty Tarot for your July money and career reading. If you're seeking insight, clarity, or guidance, then the cards will reveal these messages. If you found this reading, then it's meant for you. Remember, this is a general reading, and it's not meant for everyone, but a message might still be there for you. Make sure to subscribe and like this video, and leave a comment about your situation. I would love to hear from you. So get comfortable, take a deep breath, ground yourself, and allow yourself to receive the wisdom the universe is ready to share. So let's dive in and see what the cards have to say. Okay, so we have here the Lovers, and the message here is that you have to follow the wisdom of your heart. So this could here be a decision about your career and opportunity, right? And this can have a significant effect on your future. So here we're going to see that it is a positive influence for you, and that you're going to be guided by your heart rather than your head, right? And that if you're willing to take the risk, or that you want to stay safe, right? That's something that you're going to have to decide on, right? So it could even be a relationship, right? Maybe that you're willing to take it to the next level. We're trying to discuss about your career opportunities and maybe like money that's coming in, right? But if you do have somebody, then it could be somebody that you want to make a mature decision based on intimacy and respect and love and trust, and that you actually have this person who is emotionally available to you, right? So maybe right now you're not living in your dream home, and this is going to be the time where you're going to start working towards that property, right? That you want to be in a location that supports all of your dreams and desires. That you're going to be making a career choice, right? So maybe there could be one option that looks easier than the other one, and that you have to be careful that you're making the best long-term decision for yourself, and that you have to look beyond the money for your future development and ambitions. Then we have here the Nine of Pentacles. So it's going to be like 3 sets of 3, which could be like a time of intense productivity for you. So it could also be the integration of the mind, body, and spirit, because we're going to have all of this financial security coming in that's going to feed you mentally and spiritually, that you're going to be able to live physically abundant, right? So this is going to be something that is very freeing for you. So this is a time of financial stability for you, that you're going to be feeling safe and secure in your home, that you're going to be proud of yourself and of your achievements, right? That you're going to surround yourself by all of these abundance. As you can see from the card, that it's surrounded by coins, and here we have the fruits, the grapes, that's going to indicate all of this abundance coming in for you. That you could be redecorating your home or tending to a garden. So that you're going to be doing things that make you happy. You're going to focus on your own needs without feeling guilty. So this is a time for you to rest and relax. So this could be you being somebody independent, somebody generous and giving, right? And even for your work, it's going to predict that you're going to have financial rewards coming your way. So this could be a raise, a bonus for all of your efforts. Then we have here the moon. And the message here is to be guided by the messages from your unconscious. So as you can see from the picture, that the crayfish is in the safe water, and that there has to be a decision made whether you stay where you are in the safe secureness of your surroundings, or do you move forward into the unknown. So this is where the risk is going to come in for you. So this could be a crisis of faith, this indecision. This is an emotional vulnerability for you, right? That you're not really sure about the situation, and you're not even sure if everything you're seeing is the truth, because everything looks different under the moonlight. So is it an illusion? Is somebody lying to you? So this is a deep emotional conflict that you're having, and it could be something that you're struggling with privately, that you have to make a decision, that you have to rely on your senses rather than logic, right? Because remember, you're not seeing everything that is true. Like whatever you're seeing in front of you is not necessarily the truth. So you could be relying on your intuition, the messages from your dreams. That this is going to be a valid source of information for you that's going to lead you in the right direction. So it could be that you have to broaden your life experience, that you have to take a risk, that this could be something uncomfortable for you. So maybe the living situation that you have right now is an issue, that you want to move or do some home improvement projects, but it could be something that is more expensive than you first anticipated. That maybe right now that you have this confusion about this relationship, somebody has let you down, they've disappointed you. So you have a lack of trust in this person, and that also has led you to make a decision, right? And that you have achieved a goal in your work, in your career, but it has left you feeling like it wasn't worth it, right? It was a lot of sacrifices that you made, and it didn't leave you feeling fulfilled. So you had to deal with these colleagues, co-workers with their emotions running high, and it was very toxic, and that you have to protect yourself from other people's negativity. And that your money matters are going to be stable right now, but you don't have enough satisfaction from your work, that all you're getting right now is just your paycheck. So we have here the Six of Cups, and the Six is going to represent this serenity and peace for you. That there could be these happy memories that are coming in. This is a time of your childhood that you recall with fondness. So you're going to have all of this nostalgia coming in. That this was like a better time for you. That you have like romantic memories, or that you romanticize the past. So this could even allow you to reconnect with your own childhood, your inner child, or even like have a deeper connection with your children. So it could also be that there could be a reunion party with old friends, distant family members. That this is going to be a trip that you could be going to a hometown and visiting people. You have fond memories of this place. You're going to be reminiscing with old friends. So this could even be like a relationship that comes in. So this could be even like a person from your past who also wants to hand over this cup to you. So this could be somebody who wants to pursue you romantically, and that you're going to have to decide if you want to pursue this or not. If you have suffered poor treatment in the past, your situation is going to improve, that there's going to be this happy time ahead coming in for you, and that you're going to feel healed, soothed, right? So this is going to be a time of healing for you as well. And we have here the 10 of Wands. So when we look at the 10, we're usually looking at this completion, this perfection. But here we're seeing that this is something that has been a burden perhaps something that has been exhausting emotionally and financially, that you are carrying a lot on your shoulders right now, that you're overloaded and you're lost sight of the reason why you're doing the work that you're doing. So this could be in relation to your career, that you're something that you're multitasking, that there's constant demands on your time and energy, and that you have to respond to this quickly. So this isn't something that gives you any, space to work. It's like if they want this now, they want this yesterday. So there's a lot of requests on you, a lot of demands. So this is like this job that you don't seem to hand over to anyone else. So here is the issue of delegation, right? That there is a lack of support from other people. But do these people expect you to carry this all on your own? That these are all these burdens that you have, and not necessarily physical, mental, but also emotional burdens that you have. And these burdens have to be shared. So you're also carrying a lot of issues from your past, that this is also burdening you, right? That you are going to be successful. This is about having careful management, time and resources, and implementing boundaries for yourself and maybe, your coworkers and boss, that they cannot actually expect you to work the way you're working on like a constant basis. If it's something that is stressed and it's a short period of time, that's okay. It happens. But if it's like for the next 12 months, this is how you're living, that is unhealthy. It's not realistic. That you might have to think about looking for something less demanding, because you are drained at this job that you have, like all this time that you're putting into, but you don't have enough energy to actually look for another job. So it just makes you feel stuck in this position. There is no energy for you to move forward or move on. You've also been neglecting your relationship because of the work that you're doing. So that could be another issue that you have, that this work has taken priority over all aspects of your life. And we have here the Three of Cups. And the three is going to be representing heaven. It represents creation. So this is going to be symbolic here with this cup for pregnancies and births. This is also a time of celebration for you. So this could be parties and reunions. So once again, being reunited with people. So this could be a wedding or significant celebration, a weekend away with family and friends, and it's a time of indulgence and abundance for you. That there could be this flirtatious air, that you're going to be in a flirty mood. So this could be you looking for a relationship. That you're going to be drinking and eating and indulging, just having fun. It could also be physical healing, emotional healing, and spending time with people raising your vibrations and energy levels, especially if you've been suffering with stress recently. That you're going to be able to turn your ideas, this focus, and sharing them with people. And it's going to be something that is well received and rewarded, and that you're going to be able to let your talents shine. So before we continue, I'd like to remind you to like and subscribe. Okay, so we have here the Two of Fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So this is an opportunity to have new projects coming in, new jobs coming in. The King of Water. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. And charity work. So this is you making space and time for people. Celebrations. Receiving the cups from someone else as well. Here, the star, happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. So you are going to have these celebrations coming in, that you're going to make a new plan for yourself. 7 of air, plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So here it's just that maybe there's a lot of things going on, the burdens that we're seeing, that you might have one plan and then it gets disrupted by something else. The Queen of Fire, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So here it's saying that you shouldn't put yourself down, that you have to believe in yourself, that you're going to be able to take flight, okay? So that you are going to be able to proceed and move forward. Justice, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs, so that you have to stand up for yourself, right? So this isn't just you just taking it, all the burdens. Remember from the cards that you are going to also implement boundaries, that these are issues with delegations and tasks that they cannot expect for you to be doing this immense amount of work. Okay, so we have here peaceful resolution. So there is going to be a peaceful resolution going on. Now remember, we were saying that you had to protect yourself from other people's negativity, that this is going to all get resolved. So if you have another question here, the answer is no. So whatever that is in your mind going on, right, whatever you're thinking of, it's no. Here it's reconsider. So here you have to reconsider or the revisions in your plans and what you want to do. Compromise. So there could be an issue that you have to compromise with people. There's also going to be helpful people, which could be that maybe the tasks that you have, that you can ask somebody else for help as well. And here, forgiveness, right? So forgiving yourself, forgiving other people, and to let go of all of this negative energy. So here we have the South Node. Don't let the past hold you back. So this could be something like a karmic point going on, that you're trying to go back to the past, or even like a past life, that you want to return back to this time period. So that maybe this is something that you are remembering or dreaming about, that it's something subconscious that is happening to you. That maybe this has also created like a stagnant energy, that you're feeling stuck. Could even be about a relationship or a situation that has become suffocating and toxic. That this is something that has to be released. It even is in relation to an addiction, something of like something unhealthy that's going on. And there are multiple types of addictions: gambling, food, corn, right? Not necessarily just substance abuse, right? It's also like different types of behaviors. So that's something that you have to address at this time. So this is you having to release the past, saying things like, I release the past, right? That this could be a relationship that you have that has been played out throughout many lifetimes. So that this is basically that you guys are doing the same thing over and over again, not necessarily learning any lesson here, right? So this is something like maybe there is an obsession going on, perhaps that somebody is obsessed right now, and perhaps something that you think you should do doesn't mean you should do. So that you're going to have to go over things in your mind. Maybe that's where the card pops up saying reconsider, right? And you don't have to do something that you're not meant to do. We have full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches. So this is could be like a tug of war going on. it's a decision or situation between what you want and what somebody else wants. And you're waiting to see what's going to happen next. So if you've handled the situation correctly, or what have you done, or maybe going too far, right? So saying things that are hurtful or vice versa. So this is like, that's why we're seeing that it's a fiery explosion here, right? That it could be something that it is a fight, perhaps, right? So here, perhaps you have to be nice, be kind, smile, polite, right? So trying to put out that energy, you know, that it doesn't explode in your face or like basically destroys anything or anyone, right? So it could be an intense situation that maybe that this is a time where you need to meditate, right? And maybe somebody here is being a baby. So here we have the full moon, surrender to the divine. So again, we're seeing that this could be a climax coming in. So it could be like a turning point, and it could be something of an emotional explosion that you have to really tune into the emotions that you're feeling right now, and what are they telling you? Because right now they're very close to the surface, and this means that we're going to be seeing, like we said before, something of an emotional explosion. So this could be you having maybe like a fit, right? So that could happen. That this is why we're seeing that you have to meditate, right? Maybe you're thinking you're not getting the answers you need, or they're incomplete. And this could even be like a make it or break it time. So like with the burdens that you're experiencing or people that you're dealing with, right? Maybe this is a time that you have to meditate, forgive someone, release the energy, and time to let go of the past and move on. So this is, you have to get the answers, right, that you need, so that way you can be secure and you know that you're doing the right thing. Okay, so we have your worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. So here the cards are saying that you are somebody who is worthy to receive love and to give love. Receiving. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. So here that you are going to be receiving everything that you need from the divine. Signs. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. So like we said, that you are going to actually take into consideration messages from the subconscious, from your dreams even, and that you're going to take it as fact instead of just, whatever is being presented in front of you. So you are going to be receiving these signs, messages from the divine. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me for your July money and career reading, and I hope the insights you receive bring you clarity, inspiration, and guidance. Remember, the energy of the cards can guide us, but it's your intuition and actions that will truly shape your path. The universe is always supporting you, and if you felt that this reading resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with those who might need a little guidance. I love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What is your experience? Does it resonate? And what message moved you the most? Until next time. Take care, stay blessed, and keep shining your light. Thank you for watching. Bye.